Hi, my name is Francis Allen. Um, I didn't have, sorry, I didn't have time to do the introduction of myself because I came late into the class of History of African American Music. So I'm going to do a short introduction of myself. My name is Francis C. Allen. I'm from Miami, Florida. My major is pre-law, but I love the subject of history. It's always been intriguing to me, and this class was obviously a good choice to come into because it has not only history, but the subject of history of African American music, something that intrigues me very much. So, now I did a project on the subject of funk, a late 1960s to early 1970s style of music that was very popular in its day. I wrote 3 poems about it, and I'm going to read you those poems right now. The first poem is a Diamante poem, and the structure of the Diamante poem is the structure of a diamond. It follows: funk, rhythm, feeling, dancing, teaching, reminding. Is the first 3 lines are describing the first line, which is only one word: funk. Funk is black expression. Now, the last line, the 7th line, is also another word, which the other lines 6 and 5 describe as well. The word for the 7th line is creativity, and the 6th line describing that word is individuality and innovation. The 5th line describing that word is imagine, invent, and compose. Now, the 4th line is just a short description of both words, funk and creativity. So funk is black expression, and creativity is cherished in music. And that is the Diamante poem. Now, the free verse poem is as follows: blues and jazz, they bring peace of mind and relaxation. Fuse them together, and something better is born. A music called funk, never seen before. Its rhythm and tone completely different to the ear. Created for the party and used as a memorial. To reveal resilience under drastic change. From James Brown to George Clinton to Kool and the Gang. Funk may change, but the message is the same. Keep to the beat and break the rules. Cross the boundaries and redefine music. The greats did it and gave us funk in the process. Funk is the foundation on which change was made. It still uses us to make the change. And that's the free verse poem. My last poem is a rhyming poem. And by the way, the free verse poem doesn't have any special structure or rhyming techniques to it. It just basically outlines what's being said by poets. The rhyming poem is as follows: we won the fight for our rights. Now we can party with all kinds of lights. But how do we do it? How do we express it? Feels like we've fallen into a bottomless pit. But wait, what's that sound? It seems as though the solution has been found. What is this profound new sound that makes the ground pound and makes me want to spin around and around and around? What? It's called funk? Well, what is funk? Funk is a genre that brings out the sunshine. It's so hip and groovy that it deserves a shrine. It demonstrates black creativity now that we're free from captivity and can celebrate with festivities. It also serves as a reminder to never forget black power so that we never have to cower in our darkest hour. Never forget that funk is a friend, reminder, and motivation for a strong and independent nation. So in the immortal words of the founder of this great music, get on up and be on the scene like a sex machine. I'm sorry about that last line. It was a verse I took from a song, so it's not my own words. So yeah, I wrote those 3 poems because they basically describe the topic of funk. And Well, the project I selected was describe funk music, basically songs that that express the topic of funk music as it went along in its day. But funk music itself is a style of music that was created after this post civil rights era style music. It was basically designed to help us feel good about ourselves. You know, just forget about the social and economic conditions that were happening to us at that time. So, you know, it is basically about party music. That's basically what it is. But it's party music with, how should I say, a message behind it in terms. So, yeah. So I wrote those poems out of respect and love of funk because it is one of my favorite styles of music itself. So, yes. So that's my project, and those are my 3 poems, and I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you.